Good evening, everyone. Welcome back to the 99 Days Life Coaching. And today we are going to talk about sleeping. So are you one of them tired of waking up in the middle of the night? So we all know that sleeping is very important as it affects our decision making, our performance, as well as our mood. And in this session, I'm going to share with you H.E.A.L, the 4 pillars that affect the quality of your sleep. If you are excited for this, please give me some like. Please click on the like buttons. Yes. Okay. And before I started off the session, right, I have some giveaway for you guys. Let's move on. Yeah. I'm so excited that I will be speaking alongside with 10 experts, and we will be talking about well-being. And as a speakers, I have 10 coupons to give away. If you would like to have this coupon, right, please just type in hashtag #FeelYourBest247. Type in hashtag #FeelYourBest247 for me. And later on, after this live, I'm going to PM you the link as well as the promo code itself. Okay, so remember, type in hashtag #FeelYourBest247. Let's move on to our H.E.A.L 4 pillars of good sleep. First, it is health. Okay, so if you have a blocked nose or headache, or even you feel anxious or depressed, right, it's a little bit hard for you to have a good sleep. So in this kind of situation, I'll highly recommend you, to go to your GP or even your doctor, speak to them, and later on in the A&L section, I'm going to talk about some of the ways to maintain a good mental well-being as well. So my advice for you is that please don't take any medication without speaking to the medical professional. Second one, E, which is environment. So again, everyone, the bedroom itself is actually the place for us to sleep. If let's say possible, right, please don't have any activities in the bedroom itself. Example, you're doing your daily work, or because you work on home, then you just utilize your bedroom, right? If you really have other space in your house itself, please don't do it in the bedroom itself. And okay, as you can see here, I put up electronic devices and the gadget itself, right? So because the blue light from all these devices itself suppress the melatonin. So what is melatonin? It is the hormone that helps us to go to sleep. So as you see, the suppression of the melatonin causes sleep disruption. And you should actually stop using all these electronic devices like 2 hours before you go to sleep. Another common factors, it will be the noise, the temperature, as well as the light. Okay, talking about the noise and the light, if let's say there's something that you cannot control, example, the lighting from the street lamp, or even the noise from your neighbor. So what you can do over here, right, you might want to use an eye mask or even a earplugs, so it will help you, to go to sleep faster. And let's move on to the third one, which is attitude. If you have this experience, right, please, send in some like for me. Lying awake in the bed before an important day because you are worried. Example, if let's say tomorrow is your presentation to all the colleagues of your company, perhaps you feel, a little bit anxious, worry, right? So however, this worry itself makes us harder to go to sleep. What you can do over here, you can try to listen to some relaxation music, okay? Or alternatively, you can just, instead of lying on the bed itself with your eyes open up, then you can eventually go to get up and then make yourself a warm drink, example, a warm milk itself, right? But my advice for you is that if you continue to have this kind of situation for, say, about 1 month, please do seek advice from the GP itself. And yeah, the reason being over here is that we all know that during this pandemic there's a lot of anxiety and depression, so you might need to seek the advice from the GP itself. And the last one, which is L, lifestyle. There are a number of things that we can do to play around with our lifestyle for better sleep. One of them is actually the food itself. So look at here, the food which is, contain a lot of caffeine and sugar, it can actually keep us awake. So drinking less tea and coffee and eating less chocolate and other sugary food late in the day might help you to have a good sleep. Exercising itself, exercise regularly is one of the thought that we always think that it will help us to have a good sleep. But bear in mind that the thing is, exercise at the right time is very important, because when we exercise, our body will create and increase the body adrenaline. So this production of adrenaline will actually makes us a little bit difficult to fall in sleep. Yeah. So again, let me summarize it everything for you. So H.E.A.L, the 4 pillars to help you to have a good sleep. I believe all of these 4, you can just simply, pick one of them and take action by today if you have difficulties in, sleeping well. And before I end up this session, I would like to urge you all to, stay home, stay safe, and stay healthy. And I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.